so that by the time I first sat down to audition in front of a television camera,
I took, because when you forget the
and touch more lives, train more speakers and trainers.
To make for 2 hours, if they're gonna stay with me for 50 hours of a weekend, I gotta deliver.
So that's it, that's what I got. So thanks for having me.
That I can tell you is guaranteed to fail. They're
not made mistakes on the air and been allowed to make mistakes on the air.
where, you know what I'm saying, I disciplined my daughter about 3 years ago, and
into the feeling and the emotion as you hold the vision that which you...
My ability to perform and produce greater results and also stay healthy.
You know, I wake up really early every day and I play 10.
Right? I mean, you start building your equity and your brand and whatever you're trying to accomplish after hours.
That are damaging to your reputation long term. That to me is not patience.
Since I was 19, and I would not have been able to be as comfortable with myself had I not.
That's when you big and bad. I remember.
Life coaching. Put on that card. I give thanks.
Tells me, Tony, I love you, but I can't sit anywhere for more than 2 hours. In the end of 12 hours, you stand in your chair going on camera. This is one of the greatest.
Load of money when I started doing what I loved. What you do is you position yourself.
You're playing this short-term gain game. Chances are you're gonna do things that...
Right, and I got, you know, the Paul Tudor Joneses of the world in there, the Oprah Winfreys, and the, you know, Oprah...
And somebody says, read this. What allowed me to read it so comfortably and be so at ease with myself at that time.
My father who raised me, I think about how I disappointed myself.
You get money to do what you love. You don't, right? I lost the
Telling you to have patience is trying to get you to understand one very simple thing. Whatever you're trying...
Rule number 2, work.
How do you...
So when I get on stage and it's 10,000 people, and I think about what I did to my mom and my
So, the fact that we went on the air with the Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986 nationally.
Conviction within yourself and your mindset that it is done before Jesus performed.
So that's a lot of miles. So I'm literally doing a marathon, and I go into this machine, and 3 minutes later I come out.
And when you, whatever that is, when you can step...
Maybe some advantage to what people are...
And people say, oh, but you're so comfortable in front of the camera, you can be yourself. Well, it's because I've been being myself.
Those are the ones, man. Those are the ones that humble me. Those are the ones...
...performed any miracles. He always gave thanks before the miracle was performed.
The next day, it's like, instead of all these aches and pains and tears, I'm recovered. So I'm always looking for technology that can enhance...
to succeed. So for example, if you're doing something else and you want to do this thing you love...
Trying to accomplish, it takes a very long time. And so if you go into it, and you're...
It was the fact that I'd been doing it a while. If I'd never read a book or I'd never spoken in public before, I would have been traumatized by it. So,
but not just I give thanks, but have a
You do it after hours. You work 9 to 6, you get home, you kiss the dog, and you go to...
I think about disappointing my wife. I think about disappointing my kids. Like I got a story with my daughter.
This is my life. Well, to do that, you aren't standing still. I'm plunging the audience. I'm doing things. I'm spontaneous.
The reason that people are telling you to have patience in the short term, because here's what anybody